everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Amy, nice to meet you. I thought I would kind of take you along my evening today. It is currently 4:30 and I've just taken my dog Lola for a little afternoon walk. Literally like 15 minutes up the road to this little park that we go to in the evenings. Let me see if I can try and balance you actually. Okay, yeah, that's good. It's kind of a little bit different this evening to my normal sort of routine, because every Tuesday now me and my friend try to go to a Pilates class after work. So that is what's happening today. We have one at 5:30, so in an hour. We just have a little reformer class, which is really exciting. But a little update in my life, I have recently become a qualified mat Pilates instructor. So I've got my qualification in mat Pilates, which I'm so happy about. I'm really excited to kind of start that new journey and to start like teaching mat Pilates really. But I'm also getting my qualification in my reformer Pilates. So yeah, I just love Pilates, to be honest. As I think everybody can tell. But yeah, we have a class tonight, which is so nice. I'm really excited for it. I'm normally like a morning workout kind of gal, but I actually really like this kind of weekly thing that me and my friend do. And it also means I get to see her a little bit more, which is really fun. So yes, gonna go to that in an hour. And then sort of just chill when we get back really. I'm cooking like this Mexican soup thing. It basically just has beans and spices and stuff, but I'll show you that when we get back and when I make it. And then yeah, we're probably just gonna chill and talk and do my like evening routine and everything. So yeah, that's the plan. I just put my hair, obviously I braided it. They are quite messy, so I don't know whether to do them again, but obviously when I'm in my class it would probably become frizzy again, so I don't think it's really necessary to do it again, so I might just leave it. But yeah, I don't have to leave for like another half an hour, but I think I'm actually going to prep some, I'm just putting this on because it's got a little bit chilly. I think I'm going to quickly make some overnight oats for my breakfast tomorrow. Sometimes I just love to prep my breakfast the night before. I feel like when I don't, sometimes I really dread the next morning when I'm like, oh, what do I don't have anything for breakfast. So I'm going to make some overnight apple oats. My sister used to do this all the time, and it's a really nice like balancing breakfast because it has fiber and protein in it. And I don't know if I mentioned this did I mention this in my previous videos? I'm really trying to make sure that I'm eating a lot more fiber in my diet. I've realized when I prioritize protein, I don't eat enough fiber. I listened to a podcast the other day and I heard a really scary fact. And it was that 96% of the UK population do not have enough fibre in their diet. So only 4% of people in the UK are eating right. And my mind is like blown. And I have definitely noticed that this last month I've been eating more protein, which means that I don't think I've been eating enough fibre. So yeah, long story short, I'm just making sure that I'm trying to eat more fibre in my diet. And that's what's good about, I think apples have quite a lot of fibre in them. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to make this apple and sort of overnight oat situation. countertop, but this is them. I just put them in a little jar. Gave everything a mix. I can put the recipe down below. And yeah, those are like my little overnight oats. So obviously they'll be going in the fridge overnight. I don't think I really need to explain that part. But yeah, it's my little breakfast tomorrow. And it's just so nice that I can just have these ready in the morning, honestly. It's such a lifesaver. Before I head off to Pilates, I'm just gonna fill my water bottle and put some electrolytes in it. This one is the salt one, and it's the watermelon flavour, because I do like their flavours. They only have peach and watermelon. I think they're like developing a lemon lime sort of one, but yeah, their watermelon one, pretty good, I must say. I just put water and ice in my water bottle, but the ice has literally already melted, which is weird. I was never like an electrolyte person, but since doing Pilates a lot, I've really noticed that I need that like extra hydration. So I think that's what's really helped. So I would recommend them, especially if you're like feeling sluggish and like you just need a little extra oomph without having coffee. I think they're really good. So yeah, just gotta really mix this in, because sometimes it can be quite like, you get like clumps of powder, which isn't the best. Yeah, I'm just gonna put some lip balm on, and I think I'm just gonna go in my Uggs, because I always take my shoes off when I get there and I'm driving, so it really doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm gonna pack my little bag and get my Uggs on, and we're gonna get going. Just come back from my Pilates class. It was so nice. I think that was one of like the nicest classes I've had there. The instructor was really good. She was really explaining all the exercises well, and her playlist was so good. She had all my favorite artists on there. She had Ariana Grande, Olivia Dean, Tate McRae, Justin Bieber. There was like Charlie XCX. Like, oh, great playlist. Very Pilates princess girly session, and I'm not mad about it. But anyway, back now. I'm sorry I didn't get much footage there. I'm sorry, I completely forgot to film anything there. So that's really annoying, but I am about to make dinner now. As I mentioned before, I'm making like a Mexican soup, but I'm gonna make it now. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, but I just want it to bubble for a good, decent amount of time. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. So I have just washed my hair and had a shower, and as you saw, I did some skincare and I put my red light on, but now I need to tone and moisturize my face, because it's really important that after LED light that you moisturize, because it can really like dry up your skin. So that's what I'm going to do now. I thought I would kind of show you some of like the newish products that I've been using. I always use a toner. I have been using the Bioma Milky Toner for quite a long time now, actually. I do really like it. In fact, this is a brand new one. I just love milky toners. I don't know why. And as you will see, I do like Bioma products. I think they're really good for the price that you pay for it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in. My hands are a little bit wet actually. Just gonna go in with the Bioma Milky Toner. I love when you use like a new bottle of something. It just hits different. I do also go down a little bit with my neck. And then I do like to pat my skincare in. I do think it makes a difference instead of it all just like laying on top when you pat it in to really pat it into the pores. And then every now and then, not every night, probably like every 3 nights, I use this eye serum. It's by Beauty of Joseon. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, so I apologise if it is. But it's actually a retinol eye serum. And I have to say, I always thought eye creams and eye serums were a scam. But when I do use this, I do notice how bright my under eyes are, and I have a feeling it's because it has retinol in it. But I don't use this all the time because retinol can be, at least I think it can be quite drying, and it is quite strong. So I literally use not even like a pea size amount, literally like a crumb, because a little goes a really long way. And then I just sort of pat it in, and then I make sure that I wash my fingers because it does have retinol in it. And then I have recently changed my Bioma moisturiser. I used to use their Barrier Repair moisturiser, but I'm currently using their Blemish Control moisturiser, and it has salicylic acid in it. Because I was going through a bit of a breakout stage with my skin, but I think this is really helping it just to calm down. I'm just going to use like 4 pumps of that. And my skin after this is so glowy. But I just love the feeling of really being moisturised. In fact, I might do a little more because, as I said, like after my LED mask, I do feel like my skin's a little tighter. So I just really want to make sure that I have moisture in my skin. And I don't know if you can tell how glowy my skin is after using that, but I love it. And then I go down on my neck, and that's really it for my nighttime skincare routine. I also sometimes I have this, let me put these away. I have this lash serum that I sometimes use. Honestly, I don't even notice a difference. So I sort of just use it for the sake of it, but it probably is working, honestly. But I really don't use a lot because people say that it can cause irritation and stuff, so there's like nothing actually in this anymore. I'm just using like the leftover stuff inside. And then every now and then I will use the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. I think this stuff is amazing. It's just so expensive. It's literally like, it's a sacrifice. Okay, it's a sacrifice. But to be fair, it's lasted me so long. I think I got this in February and I still have like this much left, and it does go a long way. So yeah, I do rate this. I will probably use this once a week. But yeah, that's all really that I do for my skincare. I am gonna go back downstairs and I'm kind of feeling like a sweet treat tonight. So I'm going to make some healthy sort of millionaire shortbread vibe. I found this recipe from, my voice is really shaky. I found this recipe from Deliciously Ella and I have all the ingredients, so I thought, why not? I'm really fancying a sweet treat and chocolate and just a healthy snack. So I'm gonna make that and probably have a cup of tea with it. It's really nice. I've obviously had a bit, and I've just made a peppermint tea to go with it. But they turned out really good. I just put too much water into the mixture because it wasn't mixing with my blender. So I think if you have like a food processor, it would be so much better, or just mixing it by hand. So the bottom isn't like as wet, but it's still really yummy and it's still cut up into pieces. So yeah, I really recommend. My camera did cut out, but before I obviously put it in the fridge for an hour or so just to let the chocolate set. So I'm just gonna have my peppermint tea and these little pieces. I'm gonna sit in front of the TV for a little bit until I drink my tea, and then I'll probably make my way up to bed. In bed now, and I've got both the pet. Oh, Lola just exhaled very loudly. But anyway, I was going to say that both of the pets are here. It is, I think it's 9:45. Excuse this angle and my appearance. I'm obviously heading to bed now. I think I'm going to read some of my book. I'm still reading The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm more than halfway through and I'm really enjoying it. It's just I'm really tired when I go to bed at the moment, so I literally only have like time for a chapter or two, and then I literally can't keep my eyes open. So that's why, but I'm on a mission to finish it this weekend. The mission is commencing, and I think I will. It's really easy to read. I literally could have read this in, no joke, a day, but it's just one of those things where you read a couple chapters and you want to go to sleep, basically. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I haven't done like a full in-depth evening routine, but this is typically what I do get up to each evening, so yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. It would mean the world to me if you join my little digital diary, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.